Morning. I apologize for being late. Um, had some movement this morning I had to take advantage of, and we are here. So, today is February 11th, 2025. Um, Check out Options Arena LLC, futures and trading alerts. Number one stop shop for all your alert needs. It's only $49.99 a month, and we give you updates on the alerts. As usual, we're trading the MESM. Expires June 2025. Trades off the ES, SPY, SPX, and a few commodities. So today we had the PPI. I think that was negative. We got a negative reading on that. Tariffs from China. We got that in play. Let's go to the orders. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't get this to you earlier. It kind of already happened, but we do have an opportunity here for a short at 5400, 15 MA, bounce down. Today is going to be kind of crazy. We started out the gate. We started out crazy, very, very volatile. A lot of lines crossing over each other. Um, a lot of trappage going on. Um, it may confuse a lot of traders today, but we're gonna be good. Oh, this is actually another one. And then we have that magical 50-50 bounce long. Okay. And give me 1 second. I need to make sure I have any orders in right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, today is gonna be that day. Um, okay. So plenty of time to get in today. It's gonna be jumping. I've got a new trend line drawn right here. So we're gonna be using that. Today is I feel like we're squeezing to either go up or down. So if you place a position and it goes against you, make sure you place a stop loss today. It could really a lot of times what happens with these indexes is if you make a mistake, you can wait for it to come back to you. Today we're gonna see it's either gonna continue next week or it's gonna enact today. A huge move up or down, kind of like where we saw around this 5,000 level. Um, so let me go over these notes. Let's go over these notes. So we're looking bearish, right? Looking bearish still. Um, all the indicators on all timelines are bearish, which means great opportunity for bullish bounces, right? So we have the shaft, it reversed down. Usually this thing trends right up to this 100 and then goes right back down. When we see it not finish its cycle, sometimes that's a reversal. So it'll look like it's going down, right? It looks like it's been going sideways, but really we could be pointing up at some point. But that's just speculation, meaning be careful when you get low to short it. If you're going to short it around 5,300, you know. Um, but I wouldn't even say 5,300. I'm sorry. I take that back. 5,200, 5,400, because this will be confirmation whether we're going back up or we're going to stay down below this level. 5,400 is a key level. Um, Great shorting level for the past, especially after that rally. I keep thinking I'm on the actual chart because I'm about to scroll over. But further this way, we were above 50, and it looked like it was about to go up, and then it went back down. And I mean, great 200 point, short. Unfortunately, if you shorted it down here and then pull out, um, that 50-50 level, um, you're going to have to wait a little bit. But we may see it again. I just don't know when within these next 3 months. So we also have the squeeze action going on. So we got the trend line at the res here. And you see this is a very tight range. It's becoming very tight, super tight. And we were below this right here. So this is like the mid Bollinger and the 50-day MA. So the mid Bollinger Band, which is kind of acting like sometimes it can act like resistance, but also we have the coming in too. We have the dang on 200 moving average coming in. So I mean, it's yeah, it's about to be very volatile today. Um, it's been volatile, but I mean like it's been volatile. It's going to be volatile as always. There we go. What else did I put on here? We've got the 50, the Bollinger Band. Also, we have the bottom Bollinger Band at 5240. So it's keeping it below. It's keeping it from going below this 5200 range, right? Because we could easily just do that all day. But this Bollinger um, range is getting, really is getting very is closing in. And so when we see it close in, sometimes it opens up, that bottleneck effect where it's like all that pressure builds up, right? And then it bow, but not all the time. But yeah, that's what it's consolidating for. It's gaining orders, it's gaining volume to move in a direction. So you don't want to get caught in the opposite. But it's a great time to trade it within this range, right? Because we know that for a small amount of time, we can't say how long, but we're going to be able to make some trades in between these two levels, almost guaranteed to make some money. This morning I took a position right above 5,300 and got out maybe a few points up, maybe 10 points. I don't even know how many points it was, but I was able to exit my position green, and I didn't get greedy. We have that top Bollinger Band, right? And we also have that 200-day moving average in there. That's really, I'm looking at 5340 as a little bit of resistance. So you don't want to enter up long ways above 5300 too high. You should be okay as long as you're below. I saw for some resistance around 5330 to 5340. So just be careful of that. Squeeze range again is 44 to 5200, or 5200 to 5400. And really just the inner range is like 5060 to 53. I'll just say 30 because that's what I experienced this morning, but really it's like 40. So that's about 80 points. That's great. 20 points is fantastic. 10 points, you call that in. Um, yeah, this is a new trend line. So we're gonna be testing this. Below this, I'm thinking it's gonna, retrace back up. So I don't think it's ready to move outside of this range until we get some information. We have the Fed talking, some Fed chairs, and some Fed people talking up till 12 o'clock, and then we might see, after they give the information, it'll probably bounce outside of that range. We'll see. But we're not, trading for that. If it does bounce down, again, we're gonna catch it at 50-50 bounce long. We had that a couple of days. I think we had that yesterday. Yesterday it bounced off of 51. What was that? 51. Actually, you can see it right here. I think it was like 51.50. So I was 100 points short of that, but I really wanted it to go down to 50-50 because it's like to test it level. We know above 5,100 it's bullish, right? But I'm looking for that bearish drop. We have that huge range right here. I don't have any trend lines drawn that cover this range. So below 5,200 or below that, below where I say to retrace it up, or that 15-minute candlestick green above that level, you're on your own until you get down to 50-50. Um, I'm not doing anything right here. I'm letting it either go down all the way or bounce up, and then I'll catch the ride up, right? And the top is 5,400. We get above 5,400, I'm not trading until it comes back down, and I'll let it mark some more levels because we're not used to it trading. I'm not used to it trading up here. So yeah, shorts at 5,400, 15 MA bounce down. So basically it doing this, right? On a 15-minute red candle. Pull up the 15-minute red charts. And then we have a 50 to 60 retrace, or 15 MA. So basically off this trend line, if it goes like this, when it turns green above 50 to 60, and it's a solid green candle above this level, we're good. Or if it bounces off that, which it did this morning, and it turns green, you ride that little momentum up. But don't get greedy. 5,300 above is very tricky. And then we have 50-50 bounce long. So I'm not even waiting for a 15-minute green candle. If we get a drop and it hits, or if it hits near 50-50, I'm I'm going in. Sorry, I'm going in. So Let me get back to this chart because I'm pretty sure some stuff's happening. I got to set some alerts. Have a great day. Set some stop losses. Um, I use that 15-minute green because I don't like watching a trade go red and then turn green. My trades usually turn green the minute I go in because I'm trying to trade. I'm trying to trend. I'm trying to catch the trend, um, not the bend. I like that. But these are my orders. I'm sticking to my plan. Whatever plans you have some stop losses. Follow your plan. Be careful and have a great weekend. Have a nourishing weekend. Get some relaxation. This week has been fun, but it's also been exhausting doing all this. You know, trading and seeing the markets go and do this, doing all this analysis. Like today was kind of tricky, but it's gonna be all right. Like I said, just be careful within this range, and we should be good. All right, y'all have a great one.